Today, my handsome neighbor Ben, cafe expert and proud foodie, is taking us on a caffeine-fueled adventure to 3 of his favorite spots in Seoul. Get ready to drool. Ben's favorite cafe. So what are
some highlights?
Okay, highlights.
There's so many good ones in Seoul.
Okay.
So it's impossible to say my favorite one.
Oh, okay. First stop, Seoul, a neighborhood full of charm, character, and cobblestone streets.
This is Seoul.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the Imperial Palace, right? You mean Bukchon, and Buk means north, so it goes north of the palace.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Seoul means west, so this is west of the palace.
Very pretty.
It's an old area that's been redone. There's a lot of really cool buildings, a lot of cafes.
Oh, this reminds me of like my grandmother's place.
Reminds you of your grandmother's?
Mm-hmm.
Right here on the corner.
Okay. And why did you pick this place?
This is one of my favorite places for baked goods. Every time I have a friend visit me here, I always take them here for a scone or a little cake. And it's right next to the main palace and near Bukchon, so it's a really nice a first stop in the morning, and it opens pretty early. So usually my friends, when they come, they're jet lagged. This place is one of the first to open.
Okay, scoff it is. Smells so good.
I should get a scone.
Okay.
I love coconut.
You want a coconut?
Maybe, yes. Coconut macaroon.
Everything is good.
Okay. Well, I'll just trust you. Coffee first. So what should I try first?
Well, the scone is probably the main one, so try some of the scone with some of the Victoria cream.
Okay. Do I just dip it in or?
You can use your knife to just... Yes.
I'll be.
Didn't you grow up in the UK? Come on.
Did, but I'm kind of wild.
How is it?
Very crunchy.
It's really moist and lots of coconut. It's really good, right?
Very moist. You always have the scone when you come here.
Especially if you come early, it's fresh. So it's really, really nice.
Now here's a little insider tip for spotting quality eats in Korea.
See the blue ribbons over here? So the blue ribbon is it's an award in Korea, kind of similar to like a Michelin star, but it's just a Korean award. So this goes out to really good restaurants, and they'll put them really prominently displayed, like usually by the door.
I didn't know that.
So if you walk by a restaurant and you see like at least 1 or 2 blue ribbons, it's usually really good. And if you see a ton like this, you have to save it on your map. The other good tip is if you're in Korea and you want like a really good restaurant, you have to download Kakao Maps, and then just open Kakao Maps and look for any place with more than 4.0. Because the 4.0.
Okay.
Anywhere with over 4.0 is going to be really, really good usually.
And the blue ribbon.
And the blue ribbon, yeah.
Okay. Next up, Ikseondong, a beloved neighborhood for Seoul's cafe lovers.
A favorite. It's I think when you think about like cafe culture in Korea, like this is probably the top of the list.
Okay.
This place is like a bunch of old houses or old buildings. You can kind of see like the old architecture, like the old Korean style roofs. All these old buildings, they've been converted to shops and cafes and things like that. And you really can't talk about like cafe culture in Seoul without talking about like this place. So this is our second.
Okay.
Here's our next one.
What is it called? Bashongshong?
That's right.
Bashongshong.
Yeah, you can see the oven here where they bake all the bread.
Oh wow.
So it's the type of bread where they stick it to the sides. If you come in.
맛있겠다. Foodie.
Americano.
What's foodie in English?
Mulberry.
Mmm.
How is it?
Very thick.
Is it good?
진짜 맛있어.
That's really good.
No sugar added.
Yeah, it tastes really natural.
진짜 맛있다.
Now it's time for real mukbang.
진짜? 나도 한 입만.
안 되는데?
어쩔 수 없어.
될 건데.
어쩔 수 없어. 빵이
Really good,
맛있다.
right?
빵.
맛있지.
빵이 very chewy.
빵이 추위야?
빵이 chewy. 빵이 chewy해.
추야지. It's really good. The bread's really, really good here.
They bake it here?
You saw the oven just over there. Yeah, before you come in, you can see the oven by the entrance.
치킨도 맛있어.
I don't know what sauce they use on it. Maybe some kind of balsamic or something, but it's really good.
Good choice.
Thank you. Love this place. I never had a chance to sit up here though.
Because you don't like to sit.
No. Well, that's the thing. When people come to Korea, I always tell them to bring shoes that you can take on and off, like take off and put on easily. Because people come with like high top Converse or something, and it takes like 5 minutes to sit down at the table.
I like it. I like no sugar added drink. 배불러.
We have one more stop, so
No.
hope you're not too full. I brought my sweater today, but the weather's so nice now. Wish I didn't have it.
I mean, we picked the perfect day. I mean, yesterday it rained, and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow is gonna rain. So, sorry, I'm cooking food.
It's okay. I'll never forget, but it's okay.
I know you don't forget.
Like an elephant.
Aww, I love elephants.
We lost track of time, chatting and soaking up the sun, grateful for good vibes and even better company. But our final stop was calling.
This area is called Haruku.
Karosuki, I know.
I just feel like the street itself is like, it's okay, but if you go kind of to either side, like a couple blocks over, there's a bunch of really, really nice places. So this is a place where like, I personally like to come and like walk around and just like find good cafes or like good shops. It's just a really nice area. Lots of cool stuff here.
Oh, Ben's cookies.
Oh, my cookies.
It's your cookies.
Which is pretty good too. This is the final stop today.
Aww.
This one's a low-fat, low-sugar, no-sugar, low-calorie cafe. So all their sweets are kind of on the health-conscious side. I think it's a kind of a good example of like how health-conscious people in Seoul sometimes. Like there's a big gym culture that even comes into like the cafe culture. Having this like low-sugar, low-fat kind of place.
Oh, okay.
And the stuff tastes really good too. So it's my favorite.
Okay,
Where are we going?
let's go in.
After you?
Smells good.
You want to try the gluten-free tiramisu?
Yes.
Okay. The banana pudding is really, really good.
That looks good.
Maybe the protein scone. So your first time here? Yeah. Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah, all the places that we've been to today, my first time.
It's really good.
진짜?
The texture is really good. It tastes really good too, because usually diet food has kind of that weird aftertaste, but this doesn't have it. Yeah, the banana flavor is really good. There's like real banana in it too, of course.
We're like a food tasting.
I know. Cheers.
Cheers.
It has that, it's pretty good. It has that kind of scone texture. I wish we'd gotten the cream with it or something.
I don't really have taste buds.
You don't? You'll still love it.
Very good. I'm not gonna go into details because I don't know shit about food stuff. Definitely banana pudding.
The banana pudding is good, right? Yeah, the scone, I think it would be better with a little cream, but...
Oh, I can taste. I can tell that it's gluten free. I love gluten free.
Yeah?
And that's a wrap on our cafe adventure through Seoul. Huge thank you to Ben for sharing his hidden gems, being a fabulous guide, and even more fabulous friend. Here's to more coffee, more laughter, and more little moments worth remembering.